Hey everyone, my name is Nikki, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel, and if you are already a subscriber, then welcome back. Today's look is from the Wet n Wild Fall collection. Okay, so it looks pretty harsh right now, but I've already done my face and my brows and everything, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Fall collection. It says limited edition Velour Vixen palette. It's one of their color icon trios, and I'm just going to go ahead for the sake of the video and use it how it says to use it. I'm not going to try to change anything. I went ahead and swept the brow bone shade right here all over the lid to set my eyeshadow primer, and it says that this shade is supposed to go on the eyelid, so we're going to just do that. But first, I think I'm going to use a base. Nah, we'll use it and see what it's like. We'll just go with it. So, for the eyelid shade, I'm just going to get a shader brush and just pick up some product, tap off the excess, and sweep it onto the eyelid. Before we make a ginormous mess and have to completely restart my makeup, I'm going to get some of the Airspun powder, and I'm going to pack that underneath. There's nothing worse than having your whole face already done and having to completely redo it because you got fallout all over you. So again, we're going to go back in and try this some more. I'm just going to use this brush to pack this onto the lids. I'm not really worried about blending at this moment in time because we'll do that in just a second. This isn't bad, but I don't know if you can see it or not. There's these little like gold or rose gold flecks in it, and it's not picking up. I feel like if I would have actually laid down a base like I had intended, it would have worked out better, but maybe I can do it to the lower lash line. Don't be like me. Use a base, okay? Use a base. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend out the edges of that. Just going to keep rocking it back and forth, trying to get rid of that harsh edge. It's not wanting to go anywhere, but I say yes, you will go away. Alrighty, now we're looking good and crazy. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. And I'm going to go in with the crease color, and I'm going to focus it mainly on the outer part, and then slowly drag it inward. I'm just using windshield wiper motions, trying to really disperse the color as I'm going up. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush now going back in with that red, I'm going to pop it. I'm going to place it more towards the inner corners, but not all the way in. Okay, and then I'm going to take a clean brush and take the brow bone shade right up here again, just for the red to have something to blend into even more. Take that red shade and I'm going to place it on the lower lash line, and I'm really going to smoke it out. I'm going to go, I guess, about 3/4 of the way. And then on the outer part, I'm going to go back in with that black shade, or the darkest shade, and I'm going to keep it really close to the lash line. I also picked up the other fall collection one, and I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to get it as soon as I open the darn thing. You would think that I would think to open these beforehand, but no says I. We have to be difficult. Anyways, I'm going to take the brow bone shade from this palette, and for starters I'm going to apply it to my brow bone. Yeah, definitely not feeling that. Don't do that. I mean, unless you just want to, but I'm going to get my brush a little bit damp. I have Mayron's mixing liquid, which smells very strong, and I'm just going to barely touch into that product, and I'm going to place this on the center of the lid. I think I got my brush a little bit too wet, so I'm going to go back in with another brush that's not wet and put some color over the top of it. That's a little better. Now I've kind of got like a greasy, grungy look going on here, and I'm just going to press that over the top of that. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'm going to go back over it with the dry product. I'm just going to apply that to the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, now I'm just going to brush away the product, and I'm going to go in with a black liner. I am, as always, using the Define line by Maybelline. And I'm also going to use this to get a little bit on my upper lash line to smudge it out. To smudge it out, I'm just going to take a little thin brush, and I'm going to go back in with that darkest shade and load it up on my brush and smudge it. Okay, so all I did was apply my mascara and curl my lashes and applied mascara, I guess, rather. And now I'm going to go in and use, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Now that it looks like you've been eating some poop, we can go on with some poopy brown. I've got these 4 colors. I think that I want to use, take it like a Vamp. Okay, that's as good as that's gonna get. But now I guess I need to go around and clean up the edges a little bit because it's kind of messy. Okay, for highlight, I'm going to use Becca's Opal highlight. Love this stuff, and I think that it should complement this look really well. And then while my Real Technique sponge is still a little bit damp, I'm going to use it to push everything into the skin. And this is the finished look, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. Have a great day, guys! Ha!